Hello! It is a sunny day, or relatively sunny day. So I've come out on my lunch break. I got some of this shit. I'm going to take some photographs. I don't know what. I don't know how long it's going to stay sunny. It's pissed down the last few days, so I'm got my hopes up. But yeah, I'm just going to walk through the park by here, take a few photos in here. I'm obviously going to show you what I have shot. And then the other day I had a little walk. Didn't have a camera on me, so it was more of a little scouting mission, really. And saw some interesting houses, buildings. Yeah, so I'm gonna see what they look like in the sunshine and maybe photograph some of those. So yeah, come on, let's go. Okay, this is one of the first images I've gone for here. Just like the leading line of the path, especially as it curves away there, and then you've got those two broken benches in the distance. Nice kind of skeletal tree by here, and there's a little bit of a puddle there that you can see by next to the tree as well. So yeah, just a little bit more interesting than just a field with nothing in it. I've noticed the battery on this camera is relatively low, so if the video quality drops at any point, it's because I've had to switch to my phone. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really know what I saw here, but I've taken a photograph anyway. I guess the pathway kind of leads down, but it's shot sort of into where the light is coming from. I mean, that bin has got a Yes Cymru sticker on it, so I guess that's, you know, some sort of interest, but whether or not it shows up very well in the photograph or not, I don't know. This might end up being a dud. I've just stood here to what feels like ages, waiting for just cars to stop going past. I quite like the repetitiveness of those lampposts going off into the distance, as well as the curvature of the road. But unfortunately, I'm stood right next to a set of traffic lights. So the cars keep stopping here and driving off, then piling up and stopping and driving off. So it's, yeah, eventually I gave up. I went for the least amount of cars that I could get into the image and not be stood here all day instead. So this building is pretty weird, kind of where we are. It's all residential by here, and then there's this large tower building. I think they're planning on knocking it down one day and building kind of houses on the site, but for now it's a little bit out of place. So I've just stood around waiting for these cars to sod off so I can photograph it. One roll down. Luckily I bought another one. So here is one of those interesting looking buildings I wanted to photograph. I think this is an old electricity substation, but I mean, this is built in, I don't know, 40s, 50s, 30s, something like that. So it looks very different to how the modern ones are built. The modern ones are usually a sort of metal building. This is a very brick building. So yeah, I like the lamppost next to it as well. Gives it a bit of height to the image. I really like that old Land Rover outside the front of that house by there. Sun's just gone behind a cloud, so that's going to make it a nightmare. So the reason I wanted to come down this way is because no architecture of two buildings are the same down here. They've all got something different about them. Even the bungalows have got just little things different to them. I don't know what else to say. I just like the look of them. So I've noticed this pathway that leads between the houses. I had no idea this was here. I don't often walk down this way. Yeah, I just really like the repetition of the trees there, and obviously the path, kind of how it goes up and then curves around in a little wave pattern. I think this one could come out quite nice. Apologies if you can hear a bit of noise in the background. There's someone doing construction work not too far away from me. I really like this tree. Look at the size of that. It's huge. Like dwarfing the house next to it. I managed to take a shot with someone walking their dog just underneath it as well, so you get a sense of scale on just how big it is. It's a weird shape as well. It looks like it's been manicured into this big bowl shape. So as you can imagine, this pub has been closed for some time, what with COVID and then not being allowed to be open. It's been years since I've actually been in this one anyway. I've just taken a shot and hopefully got a little bit of movement in the signs, because the wind blew and the sign, there you go, you can see it just moving there, just went then. So I've taken a couple of images by here. There's one of some gas canisters that's just had rust on them and just looked quite interesting. And going to take one from this angle as well. Not sure how this one will come out though, because the sun is hitting on the building, but it's also lighting up that sign quite a bit. Might blow it out. So it's only February, but already you can see some blossom coming in on some of the trees by here. I really like this pink blossom against the white background painted onto that house. I think that works really nicely actually. If you've watched my channel for a while now, you probably know that I really liked photographing where sort of man-made structures again overtaken by nature. This sign and this postbox being a solid example of one. I'm pretty sure that postbox didn't originally, it was probably on some pavement. That pavement is starting to disappear. This tree and the bushes behind it are starting to eat it a bit. And with what I just said, how cool is that tree, the way it sort of just destroyed the wall and just grown up through it and become part of the wall. That's pretty cool. Just realised this is also my my last shot on the roll, so check out that one. Well, I shot that a lot quicker than I was expecting. It's a little over an hour and I've gone through a roll and a half of 120 hectare by then. Hopefully these photos have all come out okay. You've obviously seen them before me. Hopefully they've come out okay, and hopefully you enjoyed me walking around like this. Sorry, the sun is right in my eyes. I'm blinking horribly. Usual stuff, like and subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and yeah, see you guys again next time. Bye bye.